When I first started Big Dreams Creative Studio 5 years ago, it was purely out of passion. So I was creating content every single day. I was creating carousels every single day, one after the other. I was on fire, I think. And I was in love with the process because being a creative at that state, at that point of time, was exciting. It was fulfilling. I get to design. I get to educate people about Instagram marketing, what I think they should do as a business online. And over time, it became a chore. It became something that I didn't enjoy doing because I found out that I was doing it routinely. I was doing it every single day. It felt like work. It felt like it's my responsibility to ensure that a post is published every single day. And at the same time, I didn't have any processes in place. So everything was at the top of my mind. When I want to design something, I needed to rearrange things and I need to remember that where is the placement and things like that. I needed to start. I needed to start the design from scratch. I didn't use a template. I didn't have a template. So creating became a chore. It became something I don't want to do it. And it dawned on me that I'm someone who can't do repetitive work. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't work. And that routine that I had that gave me fulfilling and excitement, it just drains me, right? And because of that, so every single time that I need to create content, I find myself, do I need to create today? I mean, I can take a step back a day. I don't need to post today, right? So I was craving for something else. I was already thinking about what else can I do? What something else that can give me a spark with my creativity. It was so I got tired of what I was doing. So I was craving for something beyond than just creating content every single day. So I took a step back to probably reassess, but I didn't know I was reassessing myself. I took a step back. I relaxed. I chilled. Figure out, okay, how can I make this work? I still want to educate people online. I still want to share. I've already tell those 500 followers of mine that this is something that I enjoy. Creating content is easy, but yeah, so I took a step back and I started to ask my friends on how do they balance work and creativity, like how do when they face with stress and burnt out, what did they do, what were the steps that they do. When I was starting out, it was purely out of passion, right? So the idea of turning it into a business is not there yet. So before I decided to turn it into a business, I wanted to see how I can properly manage and sustain the work process and everything. So my friends were then asking me like, what do I do as a hobby? Like this creating content now is a job, is something that I need to do every single day. Is there another hobby that I can do? Is there anything else that I find interest in? And I remember telling them that no, I only have this. This is my hobby. But apparently, it's no longer a hobby because it's something that I have to do to get some form of awareness, some form of engagement on my page so that people know I'm someone that they can rely on, content around Instagram and marketing. So I took a step back. I figured that okay, I guess that I need to work on myself. I need to figure out what else can I enjoy. I realized that I've been so focused at creating content and wanting to educate others and wanting to build a name for myself that I totally neglected my personal life. I know that because I wasn't eating well. The fact that I hesitated to share this, I think that is a tough pill for me to swallow. I wasn't really taking care of myself. I was just creating every single day. But that year was the year that I was heavily pregnant, third trimester. I don't need to look after kids yet. It was just me. So yeah. So I didn't look after me uh at a point of time. So I was searching for a solution, searching for what else can I do to spark my creativity. And nature walks become my favorite things to do. I got a super close friend to share that activity with me. We start to plan every single month. We try to go for different routes. Sometimes we go for picnics. And the reason why I enjoy nature walks is because at least I'm outside. Every day my peripherals is just here. This is the desk that I'm creating content. I am working and I don't go to a co-working space to work. So it's a nice change of environment when I get to go for nature walks with my friend. And I also started therapy. I think that helped me to compartmentalize my life between professional and personal. And because of that, I feel I was able to be my best self in both worlds as a creative, as a leader, as a mom, as wife. I think these realizations is the reason why I wanted to start this podcast. This podcast has allowed me to work on another form of creativity, which is talking, and then I get to edit videos. I get to explore on a tool that I'm currently using. And all of this I'm doing while I'm progressing in my skill set. It is also a way to build my brand, my personal brand. So I have the agency with me. I mean, the agency is doing well. The agency is doing fine. Now I think, and that is work. That is work 24/7, right? So I needed a, a place or a space to work on my creativity. And that is the reason why I started my personal brand, Fitri Rahim. And I decided to pack the coaching and the education part of that I was doing in my agency into this new brand. So the agency will just be agency. Anything to do with social media management, ad management is going to be there. Designing is going to be there. For 2025, I wanted to level up. Like I wanted to improve my video editing skills. I am looking into to invest either Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. I also want to dive deep into speaking, into coaching. I think if you ask me between agency work and teaching, I enjoy teaching much more. Yeah. So that is my way of balancing creativity with business. So as much as we love our work, if you feel that the work is already draining you and is very routine, you are seeking something else, you are not enjoying what you are doing, my advice is to take a step back, as I did, and look into other interests that you may want to explore in your life. Explore new hobbies, connect with other people, meet new people, and ask them what they do outside of work. And do not be afraid to work on yourself. This is a reminder for me not to be afraid to work on myself. Everyone's in their own separate journey, everyone is progressing. So, this is me leveling up in 2025. I feel that our creativity thrives when we thrive. So, that is all for today's episode. Catch you in the next one.